Hi. So what I wanted to talk today about is listening to children. Um, and by listening to children, I mean giving them a voice and allowing their voice to be heard. I think we invalidate a huge proportion of our society by not listening to children. And we need to listen to children more. They are quite often get dismissed as not understanding and not knowing. But I would put it that children have a very good understanding. They have a brilliant understanding of love, compassion, kindness. Um, they're often dismissed as having an idealistic approach to the world, but I would argue that that is exactly what we need, an idealistic approach to the world, because the world is far too cynical and our children aren't. So what that means to me is that adults are far too cynical. Because why? Because they started out as children who wanted nothing more than to be loved and supported by the world that they were born into, and became massively disillusioned because the world that they were born into didn't love them enough, didn't support them enough, didn't show them that they cared, and has been hard and brutal all the way through. So that doesn't mean, so to me, that doesn't mean that children are wrong or that they don't understand. It means that they understand exactly and they are right in every context, and that it is the jaded adults who don't understand because they've lost their way. A brilliant example is when I take my children to the park. They find people to play with, and they play, and they just kick a ball around, and they're friends. When was the last time you went somewhere as an adult and walked into the room, just walked up to someone and became friends? For me, not since I was a child, right? The way children express themselves is beautiful. They don't carry baggage. They dismiss it. They let it go. They don't understand why people don't love each other, why people are cruel to each other, why people are mean to each other. They are the definition of fun and kindness, and they teach us every day how to be better at that. They show us every day what we've lost. But do we create a world that supports that and supports them in that? No, we don't, and we haven't. We create a world that says, right, okay, you've been born, here's the framework, this is what you're going to fit into. Okay, yeah, you're going to get a few years, your early years, where you can play, and then at 4, you're going into the school system. We'll give you 1 year's grace, and then from then in, we're going to just take out all of the fun, and you have to learn now. And it's like, oh my god, why? Why have we created a world that children have to fit into, when what we really should be creating is a world that fits around our children? To me, our children are our most precious and beautiful commodity asset. They are our future. They are our expressions of love, our expressions of joy. If we're not creating a world that is focused on joy and love and expressions of love, then to me we're failing. We're failing as a society, and we're failing as adults, we're failing as parents, and we're failing as people. For me, everything needs to be turned on its head, and we should not be telling our children they need to fit into our world. We should be creating a world that allows them to fit into, allows them to express their uniqueness, their unique talents, their unique gifts, their unique voices, and their unique expressions. Because what I see in a world that supports and nurtures and loves children in a way that children need to be loved, there's a beautiful, idealistic, utopian world. Who doesn't want that? Thank you for listening. Let me know your thoughts.